Shalom lechulam. Hello everyone. My name is Reut. I'm a Hebrew teacher and I'm very happy to be here with you. It's been a while since my last video, so I'm feeling excited. And I hope you will find this video helpful and useful for your learning process. I've been teaching Hebrew for the last 10 years almost, I think. And I teach adults from all over the world. And it's a pleasure for me to be here and to teach you as well. What I would like to do today is to teach you a group of verbs in present tense. Now, before we will dive in, I want to explain that in Hebrew, there are 7 main groups of verbs. We call them binyanim. And why do we have these 7 groups of verbs? It's because each group has their own pattern, and it means that all the verbs in this group will act the same for masculine, feminine, plural masculine, plural feminine, and also past tense, future, and imperative. They will all have the same pattern, same pronunciation. So once you know even one verb from a specific group, and you're able to recognize which group it belongs to, then you will be able to conjugate other verbs in that group as well. I can teach you how to recognize these verbs or these groups, and with time and practice, you will be able to recognize them by yourself. Okay, so what I would like to do is to start with a simple group of verbs, and I'm gonna share a document with you. And for this, the verbs we can find in these specific groups are verbs like live, run, sing, fly, come, sail. And of course, there are a few more verbs in this group, but I chose only a few of them because I want to keep it simple as possible. I don't want you to be overwhelmed. Now, for those of you who can read Hebrew, great. If you don't know yet how to read, that's fine as well, because in my channel you can find other videos exploring the alphabet, the letters, the vowels, so you can take a look at that. And I will probably dedicate other videos as well on how to read Hebrew. But for those of you at the moment who can read, please use Hebrew letters to read. And if you don't know or you don't remember, that's okay. I'm going to use English letters as well in this document, okay? Okay, so the first verb we're going to see in this group is a verb live, like I live in Israel, I live in England, and so on. On the right side, you will find the masculine singular form. And for masculine singular form, for live, we say gar. Gar. And for feminine singular, we simply add the sound a at the end. So gar becomes gara. Gar, masculine singular, gara, feminine singular. So for this specific group, in order to change it from masculine to feminine form, we simply add a at the end, gar and gara, okay? Now let's create some sentences with these verbs gar and gara. For example, I can say about myself as a woman, אני גרה בלונדון. אני גרה בלונדון. Now, as you can probably imagine, אני is I, גרה in London. Now, if you want to take the same sentence and change it to masculine singular, how do you think this person would say, I live in London for masculine? So I invite you to try by yourself. So אני for masculine, I. It can be also feminine, but in this case, we're going to take a masculine example. אני גר בלונדון. And as we saw, or as I said a minute ago, for feminine, it would be אני גרה בלונדון, in London. Okay? Now I'm going to give you another sentence, and I want you to try by yourself. We're going to keep it as simple as possible, okay? The sentence is, David lives in Tel Aviv. David lives in Tel Aviv. Take a minute or a few seconds and try it. If you want to pause this video, please do. David lives in Tel Aviv. Okay, so the answer is David גר בתל אביב. David גר בתל אביב. And if I want to take the same sentence and to refer to feminine singular, let's say Anna, then I would say what? What do you think? Anna גרה בתל אביב. Anna גרה בתל אביב. Okay? So if you manage to do these two sentences correctly, great. If not, that's fine as well, because we're going to see some more verbs. We're going to practice even more. Okay? So let's move on to the next verb here. And the verb is run. Run. I run in London, or David runs in Tel Aviv. Okay? So what do you think? Firstly, for those of you who cannot read the Hebrew letters, that's fine. We have it here. So for masculine singular, we simply say rats. Rats. David rats London, for example. Anna, which is feminine singular, now should be instead of rats. What do you think? How are we going to change it to feminine if we're going to put I at the end? Ratsa. Ratsa. Anna ratsa בלונדון. Okay? So rats and ratsa. Now, in one of my videos in my channel, you can find other pronouns like he and she and you, and also plural, but we will leave the plural for now. So if you don't know how to say he and she and you, then please, I invite you to go to this video on my channel and to practice, okay? טוב. So far we had the verb gar, gara, gar, gara. Then we saw the verb run, rats, ratsa. Now, the letter tzadi, I know that for some English speakers, it's quite or can be difficult to say ts, and sometimes when my students pronounce it, it sounds like, or it sounds like z. But it's not z, but ts, ts. So try to pay attention to your pronunciation. Rats, ratsa, okay? That's run. So before we would move on to the next verb in this group, I invite you, if you wish, to write in the comments below your own sentences. So for example, you can write your name and then use one of the verbs that we learned so far, and we're going to learn some more, and put it as a sentence in the comment below, okay? Now, you already know that when we use in, like I live in London, I run in Tel Aviv, in we say be, okay? So you can use be in your examples in the comments below, all right? Okay. So before we will move on to the next verb, I actually want to ask you, what do you think the next sentence means? אני גרה בתל אביב. אני גרה בתל אביב. Okay, so the translation would be I feminine live in Tel Aviv. I live in Tel Aviv. If you want to take the same sentence and change it to the opposite gender, meaning I as masculine, how would you change it? And the answer is אני גר בתל אביב. אני masculine גר בתל אביב. Okay, guys, I hope these two examples or these two verbs are clear. Let's move on to the next verb we have on the list, and the verb is sing. So for masculine, for those of you who can read it, this is שר, שר. And the feminine is, what do you think, how we change it from masculine singular to feminine singular? We'd simply add a, therefore we're gonna say שר, שרה, feminine, שר, masculine, שרה, sing. The next verb we have on the list is fly. I fly to Germany. So for that, we would say טס, and for feminine, טסה. טס and טסה for feminine. If you want to use the sentence, I fly, let's say, to Tel Aviv, just because we want to keep it simple for now, in order to say to Tel Aviv, we simply say le. For example, David טס לתל אביב. David טס לתל אביב. And if I'll take the same sentence, but I will change it to feminine, for example, Anna, feminine singular, Anna טסה, טסה לתל אביב, לתל אביב. Okay, so I hope it's clear. טס, טסה, to, and then the name of the place. The next verb we have is come. I'm coming to Germany, for example. So ba'a. We put a at the end for feminine, as you know. And another verb we have in this group is sail. Shat, shatta. Shat, shatta. Okay? So we have here 6 verbs that you can practice, you can use, and give your own examples in the comment below. We also mentioned some prepositions like be, le, in, and to, where you can put them in your examples. Okay? Next time we're gonna meet, we're gonna see another group of verbs, okay? Again, in present tense. If you have any questions, please write them down in the comments below, and I would be happy to help. Until next time, guys, take care of yourselves and sending my love. Ciao, להתראות.